Hi, it's me.
And me.
Hey,
What's up?
hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figure Bang, and I am your host, Ace Smiler. Joining me tonight, we have almost everybody. We have Mr. Brian Brink. This is
Hi.
weird.
Happy hump day.
Like Pope.
Hump day. Hump day.
Oh man,
Feels
it's a long one.
big.
It's a long one already. That's all we got.
Yeah, humpy hump. Happy. Happy
Humpty
hump.
happy hump. Humpity happy hump.
Hump and happy.
Hippin' hoppa hoppa. Hoopa hoppa happy.
Sorry, my eyes are a little glassy. I was out celebrating an achievement.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We also have Mr. Eric B.
Yo, what's up, good people? It's been a not so long week, but I feel like the weekend can't get here fast enough. No, but all jokes aside, man, wife's birthday is this weekend. Ready to celebrate. So for all the people who used to send me birthday invites, that was for the wife. So thank you in advance. And that has been since fixed. So yeah,
been
you
a
probably
couple
won't see
years,
that pop up. Yeah, it's been a couple years. It's been fixed. But yeah, looking forward to this weekend, man. Hey, I did have a question to ask you guys before we got started. Anybody been watching Bad Batch?
Yeah,
I have not caught up on today's, but I have
I
been
haven't watched
watching it.
today's.
Yeah, I haven't watched today's either, but I am definitely digging the Senate episodes that they did. I thought those were pretty awesome. So, without giving too much away for those who haven't caught up,
Dude,
it's pretty
the
awesome.
episodes that don't feature the Bad Batch are like fucking top notch.
Sounds like Boba Fett, right? When the Mando
Yeah.
was in it, it
Yeah.
was pretty good.
I gotta say this season is a bit better because Omega is older now.
Mhm.
And there were a few, like I always looked at the Bad Batch as a Star Wars A Team. If you think about the formula for the A
Yes,
Team, the old show,
that's a very
and
great way to describe it.
But who doesn't like to fly?
G.A. Baracus.
I know,
Oh,
but
well, they
who's-
do got a big guy on there that
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
Rex
is
a
scared
big-
of heights though. He's scared of
He
heights.
is. He
Yeah.
is.
And
I guess Hunter would be face. Actually, maybe Crosshairs would be face.
well, Crosshairs is kind of not on the team because he
Oh, I
decided
guess yeah, Echo.
to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, man. They've had some episodes that really do follow that
Really,
formula,
really
and
good.
when they stick
Yeah.
to it, it's good. I like it. Yeah.
They should paint a
Yeah.
stripe on the side of the ship.
I mean,
Well,
they technically started with us,
technically,
right?
I think they do. Yeah.
I wonder if that where they got the inspiration for that group from. I'd like to pick Filoni's brain and ask him if he used this as inspiration.
You gotta take the cowboy hat on first.
There's a lot of parallels.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's cool. I'm glad you guys have been watching it. It's been pretty good so far. I mean, they've had ups and downs. They've had some not so great episodes, but some really good ones. And I think this is, if they can continue this, then it'll be, I think, good for everyone who's involved in being in the fandom. So to speak.
Yeah. And last week's was incredibly boring, I thought,
Mhm.
but it's a two-parter. So after the show tonight, I'll hopefully they wrap it up.
Yeah,
in
same.
tonight's
I'm gonna watch it
episode.
tonight too. I forgot today's Wednesday, so I'm gonna watch it too. Well, forgot this is the day it drops. I should.
Yep.
All right. So this is gonna take a second.
Should we drum roll it?
I mean, you can. But it might take a minute.
Yo, those are on HBO Max, I think.
Oh, good God.
Sorry. Yeah, it's Ace and his Echo.
It's Ace and the Echo.
The Echo Cam. Yo, what's up, JD?
Hi, everybody.
Welcome
All right.
to the world.
Hi, JD.
Hi.
Just in time.
Thanks.
Or I might have to do the other one.
Hi. I made it just in time.
Whoa, so
He's
7.
actually putting on pants.
I mean, I can do no pants. I don't.
Hey, no, we are good on that, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're good.
This
Thanks,
goes
sir.
away. Okay, so tonight. Well, I hope this is in frame. I'm gonna have to move a couple things. Okay, tonight we are doing. Oh, that's too far.
Whoa. No, that's perfect. I think that's perfect, dude.
I can get it. Let me just see what the other lens looks like. If it's not, we can go back. Is it better like that?
Ooh.
Well, yeah,
better.
actually, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we do
better.
that. So this is the HASLAB Ghostbusters Proton pack.
Wait, before we get into that, can we talk about that kissy face cup you got back there? Where'd that come from?
Face.
What is that to the left?
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
got
is that kissy lips?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
my
lips all over.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have.
Maybe
You don't have.
Valentine's
You
Day to
guys tell me you don't have. You don't have cups in your house with lips or some other nonsense.
Well, no.
Nope.
Don't lie.
No. Nah. Can't say that I do.
Don't lie.
You guys have all been here. You know what we got in our
Facts.
cupboards.
Well, I don't think we were really looking at the covers, to be fair, JD.
Well, you could
Did
have.
you have some gifts in there or something?
Maybe.
Is that where people were hiding your gifts? In a cover? Oh, that would have been interesting.
That would have been
Hey,
great, right?
Thank you for whoever slid this $100 under this plate.
Like Bobby Skullface's house with ROC cards.
Mhm,
Oh,
I
and
remember
money
that.
and dinosaur mobs, apparently. Dang, that's
He
a
still,
huge
he
unit.
still doesn't know where all those cards are. There's still cards in his basement he doesn't know about.
That's crazy. I think he
When
found
he
all
had
the tools, though, at least.
When he had the Warhammer table, they were all over that. They were all hidden in there. All right, so this was a crowdfund. It was one of the fastest backs projects. I think it backed in less than a week.
No.
I was about to say, is that true, Brink? We got the Brinkalizer on here. He know.
Oh, let me dig up the graphs.
I don't think it didn't take that long.
It funded about halfway through, if I remember. It was
Okay.
movie weekend just really pushed it over the edge because they actually released this HASLAB campaign during when the movie released.
Oh my God!
Whoa, look at that. Something
I know, how
in
smart of them.
correspondence with
Well, technically, they did the same thing with Reva's lightsaber. It's just people hated that
Well,
character. It just
That
didn't
was-
work.
That wasn't the smartest move.
That is true.
Even
Maybe they should've
I
released it before
even
the
I
show.
didn't back that one, and that's saying something.
wouldn't have mattered if you would have.
Right.
No, obviously not. I'm just saying, like they
Didn't
didn't appeal to
Miserably.
the right people. So technically, this is Egon's proton pack from Afterlife.
Ah, okay.
Technically, there are differences between Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, and this. I know this wiring here. So this is actually fabric. It's not like molded plastic. It's actually some kind of fabric. That's different on the original Ghostbusters pack. I know this wire is different, and there's I think some couple of the other things over here are different.
Hmm.
They a lot of this stuff is stickers, and they're all kind of worn out and damaged. They give you a sticker sheet in the box, so if you want to replace them, they have clean stickers in there. So if you wanted to put clean ones on, or if you wanted to weather them yourself, you can.
Yeah, I think that was a do you want it to be more 84 Ghostbusters or more
Well,
this Afterlife movie that came out?
Was that a stretch goal at all, or no?
I mean, what isn't a freaking stretch goal? They just throw everything in stretch goals and just say, "Hey, we didn't have this planned." Yeah, but the stand was a stretch goal. Real quick, the stand came flat packed. It's just these two pieces, and then so there's it's this piece here, and then the two sides. So that piece kind of swoops up the back. When you clip that thing together, you're never getting it apart. Like you have to wrench on this thing to get it together, and once you do, once it clips together, you're not getting it apart. So if you ever have to ship this thing, don't count on having to put it back in the box. The box is actually really cool. It's just gigantic, and it's in the garage. I don't feel like pulling it out. It comes in a crate, like it's a cardboard box, but it looks like a crate. And what's cool is there's a wooden floor on the top of the box. Like when you open the box, there's like it looks like a wooden floor, and you have to slide the wooden floor over to unlock it, and then it opens up, and the journal is there. And that's how you kind of unlock the box to get the Proton pack out.
That's
awesome.
pretty slick. Yeah, that's pretty slick. I like that.
This is brass, or I'm assuming it's brass. It's metal, like this. The tube here, I don't know what it is in the Canon, but this is actually metal. For the most part, it's basically a blow mold. It's almost like a vacuum form mold. For the actual base of it, and then there's everything else kind of like bolts onto it. But like all this stuff is basically kind of like vacuum form plastic.
Well, wait a minute. Since you're talking technical, can you explain that to us dummies what that means?
You take a sheet of plastic, you heat it up, and you pull it over a form, and you pull a vacuum on it.
Yeah,
so that's kind of how they get the base shape of it
into the mold. I got
and then there's other parts that are bolted on, like the fake. I don't even know what these actually are. I know that they're from. I think they're from buzzers, hair buzzers. But like they bolted on everything else on top of it. Most of this, I know some of this stuff can come out, like some like these wires and stuff can come out. These are all rubbery plastic, so they kind of act like wire. And like I said, like we said, remember, we did do the wand separately. The wand does not come with it. This is the same wand from before. There is so in this hose there's a wire loom, and then there's a rod here that sends power from the pack to the wand, so you don't have to power them separately.
Wait a minute. So they sell your Proton pack, but don't include the wand? What
No,
is
the
that?
wand was separate.
It was at a stretch goal?
No, this is you can buy at retail. Wow. You just want the wand.
Yep.
Oh, right. Okay, I remember that now. Yes. Okay.
And, at least what they did was re-release the wand for pre-order during the campaign for people.
Yeah, you could get you can still get it now. It's not like it's not, but you can't get it.
Yeah, because that wand's been out for like 2 years now, right? Or at least released. Talked about 2 years ago, but released maybe a year or so ago.
Yeah, it came out about a year ago.
Okay,
I
remember that now.
What else? Yeah, so this is metal. This all clips on. There's I don't know what the name of the light stuff. There's a metal clip on the side here. I think it's semi-accurate to what it's supposed to be. Getting this on is sometimes not easy to line up.
Yeah, that's how it was in the movie.
When you actually wear it and try to put the wand in and out, it's not easy.
Now,
like trying to find it.
Shouldn't the handle be at the top when it's
Upward.
mounted?
What do you mean?
It is.
This?
Yeah, the brown thing is. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the grip.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Sorry, it's hard to tell.
It does sit on an angle, which is one thing I'm a little bit worried about because I want to wall mount this thing. Because I don't want to leave it on the stand. I'd rather have it hanging on the wall. So it clears, like it'll sit flat. It's just the hose you kind of gotta like figure out how to do something because the hose kind of pushes back. So if you want to wall mount it, you kind of have to deal with the hose.
Well, you're not wall mounting and using that stand, right? You're gonna have to.
No. I don't want to use the stand. I want to ditch the stand.
Ace, are you thinking about maybe getting an Atlas frame to mount to it?
Well, we were gonna talk about that later.
Oh, sorry. Let me not steal any more thunder. Sorry.
All right. So.
Oh, I have another question. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's in these spray bottles on the table here?
isopropyl alcohol, and Windex.
Oh, okay.
But my new 3D printer lives here, and I had to move it for this, and I needed to clean the bed.
Got it.
So it takes 4 D batteries, which I didn't have.
The big boys.
Yeah. So I used rechargeable AA batteries with an adapter. Probably not the best thing. It's not getting enough power to do everything properly. It will turn on, and we can do this. We can do the features and stuff. But when I turn the wand on, it likes to shut everything off because it's not getting enough power.
That's
Wait a
interesting.
minute.
Because
So, how
AAs
long have
and
you had to
Ds
prepare for this?
Thank you. That's what I was getting at. I was just about to kill there, JD.
Not long enough.
You've had this thing for dang near 4 weeks,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah. Come on.
4 weeks, man.
But that's interesting. AAs and Ds are the same voltage, so
They are.
That's weird.
So you can turn it on with the wand, or you can turn it on. There's a switch right up on here. You can do it either way. So if you pull the wand and you flip it on, of course it's not going to turn on now.
What you're saying is, Brink, he might have a dud. Oh no, he don't have a dud.
So it does power. So this is a volume switch, a volume rocker. So you can raise and lower the volume. There's not enough juice in the batteries. They might have taken the charge all the way. So you can turn. So this actually raises and lowers the volume. You can see the blue light comes on over here, and then the cyclotron. That's the name of this stupid thing. That's spinning around. You can also. I don't know if you can hear it. There is a vibration motor in here.
No, we can't hear
That
it.
shakes the whole thing. I don't know if that's coming on or not. You can unscrew this. You can take this piece out and take this piece off. And we can pop this off. You can disconnect it from here and there, or you can just lift it up here. So if you look under there, you can see all this nice little painted and molded in detail. There's also 2 switches right here. One of them turns the motor on and off, which I think is that one. And then the other one sets it to 1984 mode. So if you noticed, I think it was that one that was the motor. Yeah. So if you notice, the cyclotron's going that way. Mm-hmm. It's spinning.
Okay.
So in 84 Ghostbusters, it didn't do that. It did. There's contacts in there. It's got to be screwed on.
Oh, that's right. It was slow-mo.
Yeah, that's right.
So whichever way you want to do it, it's very easy to just pop this off and you just flip the switches.
That's neat.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
And if you wanted to open this up and weather, it's already weathered and still painted pretty nicely in there. But if you wanted to, you can go in there and paint it up.
I'm guessing the lights are in the cover.
Yeah, it's all.
Okay. All right, I see it.
It's all up in there. And there's also pogo pins here to connect it. Pogo pins.
Now you're just showing off, Ace. Pogo pin.
So the way it comes, here's how the back looks. So it's just kind of a flat piece of plastic, right? It comes with the straps, and you can wear it, and it's fine. But if you wanted to, so the original ones, as the Thunder Thief has alluded to, the original Proton packs were designed to go on what's called an Alice frame, which is basically like a camping backpack frame. So you can, it's just basically a metal frame you strap to your back, and then you can strap stuff onto that. Mm-hmm. So if you want, you can actually mount this to an Alice pack. It comes in the box. They give you a whole bunch of bolts and like clips and stuff, and there's a whole bunch of. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. But
yep. Oh. Here you go.
See, Ace.
You hit one too many buttons.
Yep.
It's just us now.
Yep.
Brink was like, enough of this darn backpack. He gone.
Here we go.
You did that, didn't you?
If you don't hit the hang up button by accident, up in here, you can see that there's some metal bolts.
Up in
Okay.
here.
So that's how it mounts to the Alice frame. So you kind of put the frame on here, and then they give you the bolts and the clips and everything, and you just kind of clip this onto the Alice frame, if that's a route you want to go down.
Ace, Ralphie was late to the chat. He did not hear your explanation of how the neutrino wand works. He wants to know, is it an electrical connection or just deco? Meaning, I guess, does it just mount to it, or does it actually work with it?
So if you take out the strip of this is basically a mold of the strip with the batteries, and then on the end
Has like a connection.
there's a couple of contacts there,
Contacts.
and then there's a couple of contacts in here, and there's a wire loom that goes through it, and that's how it gets the power.
So, Ralphie, in short, you can
Yes.
use the wand to turn the pack on.
I have to say though, looking at the underside of that pack, and this is no offense to anyone who bought it. I don't mean to offend you guys. You didn't design it, so you shouldn't be offended. But it looks kind of cheap on the backside. Like they put a lot of money in the outside, which I understand. That's the part that most people would see.
If you care enough about the backside of it, you would be mounting it to an Alice frame anyway.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we look at the back again? Because, Eric B., I got it. Yeah, is this the whole thing? Display figures from the back situation again?
Yeah, pretty much.
It just looks like when he zoomed in, you go from all that glory to then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a flat.
Yeah,
surprising.
it's like it has so much pizzazz, so much character on the outside, and then it's like, here you go.
Well,
Oh,
I think
it's
yeah,
just plastic.
as Ace
Okay.
was alluding to, if you mount it to a proper Alice frame like they do in the movie, you'll get all
you'll
the
be fine.
detail you want. Yeah.
It makes sense.
There's websites especially made. I mean, there's people that make custom Ghostbuster packs well before this thing came out, and they have all the parts and shit that you need to.
Yeah, I mean,
T2 RX6 make one as well.
Yeah, he did.
made his own.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did the Spirit mods.
Yeah, he actually made it so that he hooked up like a vape cartridge to it, so it would like smoke.
It smoke and
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
What else? Yeah, technically this is a gas mask hose on the real one. Like everything on this thing, on the original, is found parts. They just threw stuff on there. I know the trap has a floppy drive cable on it.
Yeah.
Like everything on it, on the original, is from something.
It's cool that I like that attention to detail. It's kind of like the Back to the Future DeLorean, right? Where it's like, all right, I need parts and let's make this thing work. Old Egon is like, okay, going into the computer junkyard shops and buying everything he needs. Like you said, like that one of those motors looks like it's something from an old Razor, right? An old electric
it is.
Razor. Oh, yeah. Need something to create an
pretty sick.
actuator. Yeah.
Hang on one second.
So I think Ghostbusters 40th anniversary is next year. I know the hardcore fans are hoping that they'll put out another HASLAB for things like a nice trap or a PKE meter or something like that.
These are the stickers. They're packed like tissue paper. I don't feel like ripping it. But you can see they're just the same exact stickers. They're just cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where my other one is, but comes with. There's the Egon journal.
That's pretty cool.
He also comes with these. But these are another stretch goal. Now keep in mind, it is technically Afterlife, the Afterlife themed one. But he comes with a bunch of these little
Oh, the mini men, the mini marshmallow men.
burnt marshmallow men. And they're kind of designed to hold on to the wires and stuff. Actually, not this hand. That one might be too thick. There you go. It's like if you want to have them kind of hanging onto the pack. So there's a little box full of them, and they're all kind of molded differently, but they all basically look like that.
I have to admit that's probably one of the dumbest stretch goals.
Dumbest what?
Stretch goals.
Eric,
I mean, if you
would
really
would
love,
it make you feel any better if they actually sold those as untoasted and something else, and they decide to toss these in with repainted fucking toast?
Yeah, I think like I don't think this is stretch goal worthy. Like, give me something else. But this
Well, I
this
mean-
should have been just a mini pack that you can buy retail.
there's really not a ton you can do for stretch goals. I mean,
A
How about an Allison
cardboard.
backpack?
You could have that whole back part be cardboard.
and then have it be plastic as a stretch goal.
Yep. No. Because the Rancor, they wanted to throw cardboard in there.
Did they? I don't remember. I just remember that. I was thinking it was that.
Cardboard
Stretch goal
cutout.
was a cardboard backdrop.
Yep, that was another dumb stretch goal. But I'm thinking like maybe a stretch goal could have been like you guys said, like the whole backpack piece, so you can kind of switch.
Yeah,
it
but the
out.
problem is those Alice frames are expensive. They're like $100.
Listen, I don't know no better, so y'all
Yeah.
know that.
But they are semi-articulated. Like they got some head swiveling and the arms move up and down.
And if you don't kick that across the room and stop playing,
So if that's the thing you want, like they're literally just designed to kind of like hold on to everything and hang
No,
out.
I get it.
If that's the thing you want, that's the thing you can do. As you can see, also the box for them is a little trap.
No, I think that's pretty clever.
Yeah, and this this particular item, the other HASLABs, people are always asking about the stretch goals. What else are you going to give us to increase the value? It's my understanding, watching other YouTube channels that are really Ghostbuster centric. They say, I mean, it doesn't matter what the stretch goals are. This pack and what they've given us with this is well worth the money compared to what you would need to shell out to have one custom made and stuff like that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It also comes with an orange tip, so if you are cosplaying with it, and the convention you go to are sticklers and they need a gun with an orange tip, you can have that.
Now that's dumb in itself. Okay, come on, it's a freaking Proton pack.
Oh, it's not a stretch goal; it just comes with it. Yeah.
No, not that. But just like being a stickler for the orange tip, like at a convention. Come on, man.
Listen,
it's not a Megatron gun you're walking around with.
Yeah, you can't really walk into 7-Eleven and rob the place with a Proton pack.
Right.
I want to put it past them. This is the harness stuff for the Alice pack.
Okay.
So the Alice pack is literally just a metal tube frame. So this kind of bolts around it, and then you can hear the hardware rattling. You just literally there's different length bolts for different parts, and you just literally just bolt it in there.
Oh, cool. I mean, I'm a pretty decent Ghostbusters fan, and I was slightly tempted at this. It's like, I'll hang it on the wall, And then it's like, Brian, who you kidding? You're not gonna hang this on the wall.
You had to snap yourself back to reality.
Yeah, it's like, making these charts, man, you get caught up in the hype, for sure.
Apparently, there's a blueprint diagram in there. I didn't even know that was in there.
That's slick. I like that. That's nostalgic.
I believe this is So, if you wanted to live out your inner Randy Marsh, and you wanted to have a spooky ghost come in, and then after your spooky ghost comes in, what does he leave behind? He leaves behind his ectoplasm.
That's cool. I do. I like that better. I like that better than the Marshmallow Man.
So you can. I'm not going to go. There's a whole bunch of these pieces.
I will offer some criticism here. I mean, you see Ace pulling this stuff out of like paper wrap.
It's tissue paper.
It's like, come on. I mean, come on. Like, I know with the plastic-free packaging or whatever, but come on, man. Like,
yeah, this is HASLAB. Like, you could have, who was going to. This could have been in like even a well-designed cardboard box or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Or sleeve.
if you've seen the Victory Saber, how they packaged all those accessories, fucking beautiful, man.
Yep, agree.
So that would be my only gripe, I think. Ace, I don't know if you qualified, but I think if you were a Hasbro Pulse member and ordered within the first such and such many days, they would give you those same effects, but in a slime green deco.
Or do they go in the dark?
I guess I got shorted.
Oh, I think you had to order.
No, wait, didn't it have to hit a certain number of backers?
Well, there's people that got it, so I think you just had to back it by certain.
Well, I mean, I backed it on day one.
Were you a Hasbro Pulse member at the time?
What do you think I am, a Neanderthal?
I'm no plebeian.
What do you think this is?
Oh.
What do you think I watched SD TV? What do you think I watch DVDs? Come on.
Maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe they didn't reach the goal to do that. I thought that they did, but.
So these are like, they're soft and rubbery.
Did they
You
smell
can
like
use that as a
marshmallow?
dip for your kids.
Smell? Does it taste like marshmallow?
It smells like vinyl.
Wow.
And it tastes like vinyl.
It's part for the course. It kind of looks like a kid's bib with holes in it.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like spooky ghost ectoplasm. Ooh, spooky ghost.
Looking real bibbish.
So there's like 4 or 5 of those in there. So if that's something you want to do, you want to live out filling Stay Puft for Marshmallow Man, you can go ahead and do that. I believe that is everything as far as that's all we use. We all kind of live in the box in that little crappy. I mean, you do at least get a stencil on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Potentially sentient. That's cool.
I mean, this is really cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah. Like the Foot Locker with the G.I. Joe classified figures.
So now what we need is a trap, some goggles,
It's a trap.
and a PKE meter, and we're good.
Ace, do
You think-
you have the full outfit? I gotta ask.
No, I don't have the full.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
That is a
Poser.
shame. I am.
At this point, you might as well get you one.
Because you
Might
need
as well.
one, and like if you see the cosplayers at the cons and stuff, they'll actually put their own last name on the
Ooh,
badge,
fancy.
on the jumpsuit. Yeah.
I like that.
But
Make you official.
I believe it also will time out on its own, so you can't just leave it running.
Well, that's good.
I kind of wish there was an option at least for wall power. So you just leave it plugged in if you wanted,
Yeah.
and like no sound, and just have the lights going,
Oh yeah.
Yo,
isn't there-
your tag should say Ace. Ace. You should just put Ace on there. That would be sweet.
Does it have like I think I've seen there's like a compartment where like you can.
Oh
take the
yes,
cover-
yes, yes. There is a compartment. On the side here. Is that in? I don't know if that's in. Yeah, that's in frame.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's a screw here. That's actually a button.
Nice.
And if you wanted to store some, it was just because they literally had the room, and instead of leaving it empty, they just gave you a little compartment.
Oh, cool.
So if you wanted to
So
store
is-
anything in there,
Store your stash in
that-
there.
sure. The problem is everybody knows it's there, so it's not really hidden.
That little hook above, is that where the kick? No, because the kickstand. I mean the trap was on the belt, right?
On the belt. I'm pretty sure it uses the same kind of hook that's on here.
Maybe it's for the wand. What was it? Is it a PKE meter?
No, that one on the belt.
You
That one
know
on the
what?
belt too?
Well, I mean, the kind of belts that they had are like these canvas
They were military belts. They were
with
the
holes in them.
yeah.
And
Those are military. They're
there
military
were
belts.
there were scenes where I think I saw them they'd hang the wand on their around their waist. I think I've seen
So
that.
that's why it also comes with a hook.
Yeah.
But you can also there is some detail in here. So there's like fake diamond plating on the stand, and there's a no ghost logo. It's not painted, unfortunately. This is just a molded solid piece in gunmetal, and there is fake weld.
Yeah.
Molded in.
Yeah, that's a nice touch, though.
And then there's some diamond hole detail in there. But yeah, so this is one piece. Maybe it was it 4 pieces? Maybe it was 4 pieces. Yeah, it was 4. I think it was 4 pieces, not 3.
Did it come with a small fry?
With a small fry? No. Small fries don't come with this.
Milkshake? Anything?
Nothing. You got your spooky ectoplasm. What more do you want?
I guess.
I really like this. Have you worn it?
I've worn it. Oh yeah. It's very.
No pictures?
What?
No pictures?
I got to do it like outside, otherwise because my ceiling is too low.
Oh, okay.
I can't grab the wand down here. I have to crouch down to grab it.
Hey, my man, relax. I need you to relax, guy.
You got to get in there to grab the wand. Real quick. So the straps. They're fully adjustable. They're like regular backpack straps, right? They got the regular kind of backpack strap design to adjust it down. Backpack. There's 2 of them, and then there's this piece here is all padded.
Oh, nice.
So this is all nice. This is all nice and soft. When it sits on your shoulders, it's nice and easy. And then it also has the waist strap. So if you've ever worn a heavy backpack or something with a waist strap, that takes a lot of the weight off of it. It puts the weight. It distributes the weight across your back instead of just on your shoulders.
That's dope. Is it pretty heavy? What's the weight like on it?
It's probably, I don't know. I'm sure there's an official weight out there. It's probably,
because it looks like it should weigh 50 pounds at least.
Honestly, it's probably close to about 10.
Really?
That's it?
That's super duper light.
Plastic.
I mean, it's literally, it's like I said, it's basically vacuum formed plastic. It's hollow for the most part. The lights are all LEDs.
Yeah.
Right? They don't have to have don't take up a lot of room. They're not heavy.
And that's with the wand added to it. So it's even lighter without the wand on there.
But I mean, it's substantial. It's just not. I mean, do you really want it to be 50 pounds on your back?
No, but it just looks like it should weigh 50 pounds. That's a good looking design.
But I mean, they did a pretty good job with they did some light kind of weathring. It's not super heavy.
The majority of the people that bought this could have used that 50 pounds.
I mean, I could use the 50 pounds off of me.
So Ace, you were close. It looks like I looked it up. It's 15 pounds. So you're close.
Okay.
15.
If this thing was at some sort of, give it even 30 pounds.
So maybe with the wand, it's like 17, 18 pounds, because that wand look like it's about.
I found another switch, and I don't know what it does.
Uh-oh.
There's another switch right back here. I don't know what it does.
Maybe it affects the sounds.
I'm listening to the sounds. I don't hear any difference.
Well, maybe when you change the way the thing moves and flip that switch, maybe it affects the sounds then.
There's also some molded in
battle damage.
Yeah, like dings and dents. Nope, sounds the same.
Maybe it just doesn't
what
work
happens when
you don't have the proper batteries.
What happens when you pull the trigger on the wand?
It would turn everything off.
You said it turns everything off?
On. So either flipping this switch or flipping the switches on the wand will turn the whole system on.
Got it. Ooh.
I think I heard another gripe was like the wand can't turn the whole thing on. It's got to be powered on before.
That's not true. The wand does
Oh.
power the whole thing on.
All right, maybe I misheard that then. My mistake.
Ace said, "Suck it."
Yeah.
Suck it.
Okay.
But I mean, this is something I've always wanted since I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
I know the
Did you ever
feeling,
have
man.
that kid one, that blue one?
No, my friends had it. The one with the Nerf noodle.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had one of those. Or maybe my brother had one.
That's how I feel about the Thunder Tank. When I finally get it, I always wanted a proper Thunder Tank.
So my Thunder Tank, when I was a kid, was an RC Thunder Tank.
Oh, nice.
But it was. Hold on, before you get too excited, it was an RC Thunder Tank, but it was the cheap RC with one button.
Yep.
Oh.
Did you ever have one of those?
Yeah.
Yep. And then
So
to make it
if you
turn,
didn't
you had
press
to
the
make it
button-
go backwards.
Yeah, if you didn't press it, it would just go straight. If you pressed it, it would go back into the right.
Yep. I
Yeah.
remember that. What kind of bullshit was that? And then feed.
That was some bullshit.
Did yours
And it had
have
the
did it
really,
have
the
the
really
wire?
long metal antenna that would flop.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Those were the times.
At least it didn't have the wire on it.
No, it didn't have a wire. But it was cool is that you can actually open it up and put the seat on it and open up the claws and everything.
Dude, I'm excited for that Thunder Tank.
Me too.
I just
For
hope it fits in the place I have for it. Otherwise, we're gonna have an issue.
I want to.
I shipped mine.
I want.
Fucking week ago.
I don't understand how BBTS got it before people that bought it from Super 7. That's some bullshit.
Won't get mine.
I think I'm
till
gonna call
Monday.
Sideshow tomorrow and be like, look, tell me how much this is gonna cost to ship, and if it
It's
ends
free.
up being over. Sideshow. Well, no, I bought it in the very, very beginning when Sideshow
too.
had it for $450, and shipping is not free. Then they
If you
added
ship
free
it through
shipping.
if you ship it through UPS, it's free. You can still change the shipping now. So I will go back and see if you can click the free option.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, shipping's free, and I was able to manipulate it yesterday. I had already selected free shipping apparently, but I was able to manipulate it.
So you got it for the $450 price from Sideshow
Yep.
then?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I am so glad we talked today.
Yes, sir.
I bought it directly from Super 7. And somehow I'm still waiting.
They sound like Hasbro with that bull crap. You can get all your G.I. Joes and stuff quicker at Amazon than you can with freaking Hasbro.
Well, I order from Hasbro just because I know I'll get it. I don't care when I get it.
No, I get it. I'm the same about this Thunder Tank, to be honest with you. But it's just
The
it's
Thunder Tank,
weird.
honestly, the Thunder Tank thing bothers me a little bit. Not because I want it now, but just because like I bought it directly from Super 7. Well, why is BBTS getting it first? It's a little shady.
Yeah, but that's the same point about the G.I. Joe figures. You get them faster from Amazon or other places than you can from Hasbro Pulse. I don't understand what it is.
I don't understand what it is either, to be honest with you.
Look at this update shipping method. Fucking sweet.
That
Oh,
free
it is
shipping,
set
bro.
to free already. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, it says $0 through UPS.
Yeah, dude, FedEx is $151. Holy
Yep.
crap.
Yep, and that's probably why it's taking us so long. They're probably going to ship all of them out at once so they can get a deal on shipping.
Yeah, oh my goodness gracious.
Maybe that's why mine's taking so long. I got mine at BBTS. But
Derek got
I
his.
shipped it. I shipped it as soon as that fucker came in, which was over a week ago. Why is my
You got free shipping, or you paid the $4?
Yeah, they're always $4.
I don't think they have free shipping. I think it's only $4.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
have
they
free
don't have
shipping.
free.
I think it's only
I thought so,
$4
too.
or a lot.
But Derek believes that he got free shipping through them. It was $4.99, and I don't know.
No, he's
You gotta
mistaken.
pay the $4 free or $4 flat rate.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So at Sideshow, they're like last payments March 15th.
And it's $0.
Well, no, I still have one more payment.
Oh,
pending.
okay.
Yeah.
Mine's been paid off.
Well,
completely
Sideshow.
since last year.
When you order anything through Sideshow, it won't. They always hold the last payment until it's actually in stock and shipped.
Not with that thing for some reason. I'm
Really?
completely paid off with taxes and everything. I owe $0.
Oh.
Did you use a payment plan or did you just buy it
I
outright?
did use a payment plan.
Huh.
That's weird. Every time I've ever used a payment plan on Sideshow, they always hold that last payment until it's in stock, and then they drop it. They drop that last payment with the shipping and whatever else, whatever charges you got to pay them.
Maybe
Taxes.
it's because I had points,
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
but I used my points. It was like $12 or something like that in points. It wasn't a whole heck of a lot.
I think I got a free hot toy or close to it because I had so many points.
Must be nice.
That's a
I'm
lot
hoping.
of.
I think I got like $150 off once from points.
That's cool.
Nothing will ever beat TF stores when TF stores started their point system. You had to buy. It was like the company store kind of thing where you can only use the points to buy things that they would allow you to buy with points.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then one day they flipped the switch and said, "Okay, now they're cash." I got $350
Wow.
Wow.
I forget.
because I had them
Yeah,
built up. I never got anything with points because it was all stupid.
Yeah.
There's nothing I ever wanted in there, so I was like, whatever. I guess I'll just hold on to the points. And then one day they flipped that switch. I'm like, oh, you done fucked up.
I think I used that money to buy this like really nice decoed Takara version of the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime, if I remember correctly. It had like, the truck with the flames and the metallic blue. All I know is I never opened it. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I made my last payment. It looks like March 18th of last year. It was $73.99. So that is everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I did the payment plan through Super 7. I think it was like $100. I think it was 4 payments.
Oh,
which isn't as good, but whatever.
I stretched mine out.
So Ace, what's your plan here? You gonna put this on the wall?
I want a wall mount, like I said. The other thing is real quick. This is all electrical tape, but it's molded in, which is I feel like to give you the look without it. I mean, in a way, that's good because electrical tape, if you've ever used electrical tape for long enough, it does hold in the long run. It does come open. Mm-hmm. But so, like I said, I really want to wall mount it. I just got to figure out the best way to do it. But like I said, the only problem is right here, like at the back of it, it is, even with the wand, it is flush. Like it will sit flat against the wall. Like even with the wand and everything, like nothing protrudes past the back of it.
Well, I imagine you're gonna 3D print something.
Well, I've already been thinking of things how to 3D print. But the only thing is I would want to bolt it through the back to bolt it into those bolts that Alice frame bolts in. So now I would have to bolt it on a wall that I can access the back of, which is going to be a little bit difficult.
So like a door.
Or, honestly, you know what the easiest thing to do probably? Most likely the easiest thing to do is to do a French cleat. I don't know if you know what a French cleat is. You basically take a piece of wood and you cut a 45-degree angle into it. And you take another piece of wood with a 45-degree angle opposing, and then you just slot it together.
Oh, yes.
That's probably the best way to mount it.
Oh, yeah, because then you just pick it right off.
And you can just hook it right on there and hook it off and you can use the Alice frame bolts as mounting because that's bolted into metal, not plastic.
Oh, there you go.
But like I said, the only real issue is this hose. I mean, I guess you can probably unwind it a bit.
Yeah, and just
kind of just
it back through the other way.
Well, I mean, you really just got to kind of train it. So you could probably just kind of like do one of those and just kind of like leave it like that for a while, and it'll remember that.
And if you want, you don't have to mount it with the wand mount like hooked onto it.
No, you can like take it off and like put it on the side, but I would want it on there.
Oh, okay. There you go. Do you have any other Ghostbusters?
So I never got any of the Mattel stuff. I've never into Matty Collector.
Well, no. Let me rephrase. Do you have any other memorabilia to display with it, or like anything like that?
I have figures.
Yeah.
So no price.
No.
No PKE meter, huh?
No PKE meter.
What about like?
They're on shelves at Target right now.
Do you have the
like the Ghostbusters MP10? Maybe you could display with
I
it.
do. He's over there with my other MP10s.
Yeah.
I have my miscellaneous MP10 shelf.
So I'm thinking that the next HasLab could possibly be a PKE meter and the trap
Yeah.
And the goggles.
and the goggles. Yeah,
I mean, that would be a good set.
$250.
How much?
250. Probably so.
Yeah. I think a nice 200 would be sounds better.
Oh, I'm with
The
you.
PKE meter doesn't just has to have a little motor to have the legs, the arms come in and out. It's a nice
But we talking
sound.
about Hasbro, bro. They
I
want
know.
that money. They lost money. They want all that money.
The stretch goals can be the strap for the goggles, the wire for the trap,
It's a trap.
a sticker of Hasbro Akbar to stick on the trap.
It should come with a belt. That'd be a stretch goal. One stretch goal. Here you go. A belt. A military
I mean,
style.
you can literally go on eBay and buy an old military belt for like.
Well, I mean, that's why it's a stretch goal, because it's not gonna cost them much money to give it to you.
You can go to an Army Navy store and buy them.
Yeah, I was gonna say surplus stores all day long.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's your 250. They're gonna give it to you for 250. Watch.
Maybe
I
they
would
give
buy
you. Looks like they wear gloves. They could give you some gloves with it.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yep. Gloves. You can give you a cigarette because they smoked a bunch in those movies.
That's right.
Or maybe maybe you get the whole outfit for 250, $300, and you just select your size. They get a whole.
They would sell a whole bunch of XXXXXL.
One size fits all.
One size fits all, and the size is large. Very.
Mm-hmm.
Be a nice little pajama party, I guess.
Dude, man, Ghostbusting's cool.
You know what?
when I-
Busting makes me feel good.
That's right.
Hey, yo,
when I
hey.
when I worked at a golf range, we had a mini golf course in there, and in the mornings we'd have to put on the backpack leaf blower and
Yeah.
blow the leaves out, dude, man.
Made
Yeah,
you
I
feel like a
pretended I was a
Ghostbuster.
Ghostbuster at the time. Yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah. I think anyone who's used one of those and you're a nerd, you've done it. You absolutely have.
See, what I did when I was a kid was I built everything out of constructs. I didn't have Lego. I had constructs. So I built many a Proton pack out of a school backpack and constructs.
Wow, I never thought about that. That's pretty cool.
I had the big old Super Soaker back in the day.
Which one? The 200, the 300?
I had the 300. That was the one with the backpack, right?
Oh, I had the one right below.
No, that was a 3000. It was called a
Yeah.
3000, and I had the backpack, and it
Oh.
held about 2 gallons of water, so you couldn't run. You was just you was a target, but if you hit somebody, it was a rat.
I mean,
it
pulled me in. It's still the tank.
Yeah,
I had. Wait, that was the one. That was the one that you didn't pull it with the trigger, right? You pulled it with the handle.
You
had
put
to
it with
crank
the lever at the top.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
They go lever at the top. That's what I had.
I had the one right. I had the one right below it with the 2 bottles in the front.
Oh wow. I had the yellow one with the green bottle. I think that was the 150, if I remember.
That was the first one.
Yeah. I had a little handheld.
I don't think I
one,
had
too.
any super soakers.
Oh,
I was too busy messing with like 3-man slingshots.
that was a 3-man, but 2 people holding it. And one person.
With the surgical tubing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had some fun with that in college.
Oh, I got in some trouble.
Oh yeah. Well, then we
shot-
didn't get caught.
I shot the neighbor's house across the street from me,
Dude,
and he was out there working on his siding.
We bombed a frat house from like a half a block away. It was like that thing had some range in it. I remember.
Yeah.
It was called a SS300 is what it was. The Super Soaker SS300.
Yeah, I had I think the 250, which is
And it
right
had
under
3
that.
bottles on top, and it had the 2 tanks in the back, and you were a walking freaking heavy gun, bro.
The trigger is to fill it up with hot water.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, actually, it was instructions on there that told you not to do that. Not
Yeah,
because
because
you
you
would
burn
hurt somebody. Nope, that wasn't why, but it would mess with the rubber
They
seal.
said that so you wouldn't do it, so you wouldn't burn people.
Well, I can tell you I did it and I blew it up. Oh man. That freaking rubber connection port from the backpack to the gun, it would shrink because of the hot water and the buildup, and that was it. You do that enough time, you blow it up.
Yeah, so the original one was called the Super Soaker 50. I'm just looking at
50.
I remember when that thing came out, those commercials. I was like, what is going on?
Game changer, bro. Game changer.
Well, what is this sorcery?
I know, right? And then, well, I remember playing with water rockets as a kid, so I kind of understood the concept.
You pump them up and you shoot them.
Yeah, and
I had one of those. I had one of those that was a plane.
Oh wow!
It was like a styrofoam plane with a water bottle on it. You would pump up the water bottle with the pressure, and then attach it to the styrofoam plane, and then launch it.
No, that's cool. And then, but
that
like,
thing had a lot of duct tape on it by the time it was done.
I remember the Super Soaker, like the nozzle where the bottle screwed in. It actually took 2-liter bottles.
Yep.
So like,
I do remember.
It wasn't proprietary, you know.
Like one of the neighbor kids, he'd use a 2-liter.
Yep.
Crazy.
All right.
Good times. Good times.
Questions, comments, concerns?
I think everybody wants to know if that wand will fit up your butt.
Let's find out.
Yeah, does Ace and his new toy, does it pass the FIGGAH Bang test?
Here we go.
Oh man.
Wait. No, it doesn't.
Dry.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, let me wipe it off real quick.
Disgusting.
But yeah, I mean, if you wanted it, you got it. You know, I mean, there's not many people that, you know, there's a very specific audience, and the people that wanted it, I'm sure all got it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Here, I brought the graph up.
Yeah, how quick?
So remember, this thing was running at the same time as Rancor and Sky Striker.
Yes.
So here it is. It was it needed 7,000, and this graph is janky. Oh yeah, here it is. It
says
backed,
the guy who made it.
it backed right
You should see
around.
the guy who made it if you think it's janky.
Well, this is an older one, man. I do different things with them now. It backed between the 9th and 10th day, so I think on the 10th.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
I wasn't off. I said a week. I was off by a couple days.
Yeah, and then here I remember this purple square is when the movie released, and then you can see it kind of, and then of
just
course
shot to the moon.
The FOMO spike at the end here with 21,000. Yep.
So what did it end at?
21,000.
21,625.
Holy smokes! I'd say that was.
Listen, there's a lot of people that are our age that grew up with Ghostbusters that always wanted a goddamn Proton pack and never got one.
Yep. It was a no-brainer for them.
And
no-brainer.
Here's the infamous Rancor, which almost made it, and then the very next day was the last day for the Sky Striker. Sky Striker's the gold bar here on the last day. Like, well, it wasn't even funded.
I don't give a crap about day. Joe, and I almost bought that Sky Striker. But I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's like, bam.
Yeah, I got a buddy that bought 2. That thing's pretty wildly popular.
Yeah. All right. Let's do some way ads and we'll get out of here. Mr. Brink.
At Brinkalizer on Instagram. Tune in Monday to enter the realm. Maybe there's Robot news. I heard there's a gold Predaking.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. I guess everything is gonna get clear in gold receipts now. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yep. And I.
Oh Lord.
Hey, sweet. I saw teasers for a legacy
Armada?
Optimus Prime.
Somebody mute him. Jesus.
Oh.
All right, I'm good, Ace. Who's next?
Mr. JD.
Pigment surgery on Instagram, Xbox Live. Yeah, shelf gravy.
Next Wednesday.
And next Wednesday, and on this channel, various nights of the week. Drawing pictures.
Drawing pictures. Sometimes drawing pictures of people.
Drawing pictures. Drawing pictures of people on people.
Paul R.
Sorry.
Paul R's mad for not getting his tank, dude.
Yeah.
For anyone who didn't get that, I'm sorry, Paul, but you won't get any pity from me, man.
Not me either.
Thing was around
That thing
for a while.
funded in the first 6 hours. Like, dude, that thing was so cool.
In all fairness, he didn't. I started him on his G.I. Joe collection when he was here for the wedding. So
Gotcha.
Okay. Got it. He got an excuse then.
Yeah.
He wasn't really into the line then.
Trying to be a good boy.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of them out there, so I don't think you're going to have problems finding one. I don't know about the prices,
It's true.
but I don't know. I don't think you're going to have fun.
But
problems
that
finding
line
one.
is so hot right now. It's like,
It is. I doubt it's going to be many people selling them.
Yep. At least not for.
I bought two of them. I am not parting with either one.
Well, there you go. I'll buy that. I'll buy your Cobra Commander from you then. You don't need two.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. You didn't get it?
No, I don't have any place for that vehicle after I got the Thunder Tank and the freaking Turtle van. So I'm done on space for vehicles.
I don't really either, but
don't forget the '89 Batmobile. Where are you gonna fit that?
Yeah, I'm not getting that thing at all. Jesus Christ!
But they give you less with the reissue because they don't give you the shield.
You don't need it. It's gonna sit in the box anyway.
Yeah, no one wants that.
People were pissed when that thing came out because the shield is so cheap.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they were. They thought it was crappy quality, it's thin plastic,
and a bunch of them were deformed.
I heard that original one too. The way they packed it, it would scuff the top of the Batmobile. Like,
yes,
would get scuffed too.
That too. Heard that a lot.
So people didn't want to buy sealed ones like after market. They like, hey, can you open it up and check it? Like, no, I don't want to open it. Like, well, I don't want to buy a sealed one.
I don't want to buy it if it's all fucking.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Well, you can find me, Eric B, in your Facebook groups under Eric Burgess. You can also find me trying to get my beard like JD's. Working on it, buddy. Working on it. No. And you can also find me on Instagram, Mr_EDUP82. It's primarily toy photography. I haven't posted there in a little bit, but I got some stuff I'm working on. And you can also find me, myself, my wife, our board putting in work for Kennedy's Village, where we bridge the gap between sickle cell research and care every other Wednesday with these fine gentlemen, and right out the box, whenever, however, just keep a listen out.
Yeah, it was a good show last night too, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Fun times. Fun times.
Still, Derek, man, you gotta open those Thundercats up, man. It's like,
no, you're not wrong. You should have had those to go already.
I know, right? Like,
even I'm opening up mine in time for that thing.
Oh boy.
Well, not you, Brink. You don't need them now because you got the Mattel ones. But anybody getting the Wily Kit and Wily Cat?
Oh, I got. Well, no, there's only Wily Cat.
Wily Kit is on pre-order right now.
But I ordered that one too. They actually improved the deco on them. Those Matty Collector ones are not that great. Like the face is kind of awful and stuff.
Yeah.
But so I'll have a second set to display with the Thunder Tank. So
There you go. I'm only getting those two. I got Lion-O and I got Pedro. I didn't need the other Thundercats because I had little to no connection to them.
wait, hold on,
Yeah,
stop.
no,
Ace, let me mute you for a
Ace.
second. Did you, Eric? Are you telling me you're not getting Tiger and Chitara? Is that what you're saying?
I cared nothing about them as kids. I'm only
All
buying
right,
what
look,
what
I'm
I
gonna
had
tell you something.
connection to.
You'll be able to find them for a decent price later this year, hopefully. And dude, there's 6 seats in the tank. You gotta fill up all the seats.
You know the door's closed though, right? they close, so you don't have to have anybody back there.
You're not spending $450 on a tank to have the doors closed. Come on.
No.
It's kind of well. I can have Lion-O man in the cannon in the back.
We got
Can't
6.
go driving.
You're gonna have 6 Lion-O's? Come on.
You guys. You realize that's a whole $110 that I can use towards Masterpiece Transformers?
Yeah, which ones? The ones that aren't coming out?
You know what, Ace? Shut up.
You gotta have the whole team. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Now we got fucking Hachiman. And... Come on.
Dude.
Yo, the Hachiman does look fire. I might get that just because. And not even put it on my Thundercat stuff. Just put it on my Samurai shelf.
Your Samurai shelf. Yeah, Hachiman's a great character. Yeah. So.
Thunder Kata.
Nope. And the sculpt on that looks
They
great.
still haven't done a Safari Joe, have they?
No, but they've done Captain Shiner, who is also pretty cool. I was kind of out, like, now that I completed all the good guys and I've completed all the mutants, really. But
Wait,
then,
did you get the troop builders?
No, I'm not getting that.
No one's getting those.
But when they showed that last wave, like, it just brought back all.
It brought you right back in, didn't it?
Yeah.
You can watch the show on Hulu right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We need the lava monster that reforged the sword.
Oh,
that
I
guy.
can see that too. Yeah, but I don't need that one either.
Yes, you do. Stop it.
Listen, I got a birthday coming up next year. If some of my friends out there want to,
I got one next year too.
I got one coming up.
I got one the year after.
By the time Tiger and Chitara come back out, my birthday will be back around. There you go.
Well, anyway, I am at Ace Milo pretty much everywhere, most on Instagram. Follow the Cool Table Network shows. Follow the Cool Table Network page on Facebook. Yeah, check out all the other Realm shows pretty much every day of the week. Yeah, that's about gonna do it for us tonight. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching the After Effect, and we will catch you next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Say it with me now.
Round.